Hey, I'm Dan Fitzpatrick at StockMarketMentor.com, and it's April 3rd, Monday. Okay, let's look at Tesla. Monster stock. Today, over 7%. Okay, that was then. This is later than then. So this is what the stock looked like, and you always have to respect prior resistance. But this is Tesla, and it trades a little differently and it's not altogether a positive comment that I'm making. But with this as resistance, here's what you need to do on a stock like Tesla. You got to be watching this for more upside. You don't look at the valuation. You don't look at anything else. You don't look at whether they're going to be putting solar panels on hoodies, any of that stuff. You just got to watch this stock. Know that it is heavily shorted. Almost 40% of the float is short. I don't know why anybody would want to be short this stock. I've been long it. I've been short it. I've made money on longs. I've actually lost money on longs too, and I've definitely lost money on shorting the stock. I only trade this with options, and I trade them pretty safe. Because I'm scared of this stock, but it is fun to trade. So with that said, when this stock today opened up and traded above last week's high, you can see what happened. Let's look at the intraday action here. So the stock gaps up. Now, 300 is definitely resistance for the pure and simple fact that it's 300. That's where a $275 or a $280 stock is going to stop, is 300. So here's where the stock was trading on Friday, right? So it opens up, and this is a 15-minute chart. The first 15 minutes of the day, it trades up to 288. It doesn't even really come close to filling that gap. So what you want to be asking yourself is, what's going to happen if this stock starts moving higher again? You remember what the daily chart looks like? My answer was, this stock is going to really start screaming because we got a high short interest. The stock has broken out above what was pretty solid resistance, that potential double top, and you're going to have all the momentum traders are coming in. And they're going to be coming in to squeeze the shorts. I love a short squeeze. There's nothing that makes me happier in the market than seeing short sellers lose money, other than maybe high frequency traders lose money. So the stock gaps up, holds this gap. As soon as it starts to move up, we had a bear call spread on at Option Market Mentor, which seemed like it was pretty safe. As soon as this happened, we closed out the short $300 put, left the short 300 call, left the 310 in place. So we cut our losses for what they were, and then watched this stock continue to move, through the end of the day. And here's where it is. So we wind up closing that $310 call out for more than a double, and that actually turned our entire bear call spread trade, which was a loser. We were wrong on the direction. It turned it into a gainer of over 50% total. So anyway, with that said, where are we going with Tesla now? I think there's actually a good chance that the stock could gap up tomorrow, absent some kind of news. If it does, that should probably squeeze more shorts, and we could see the stock continue higher. You look at this trend line that I've drawn right along these prior lows, extend it out. You can see I've already done that. This could be the type of pattern you see. I just don't see this regaining this level here. Right now, this prior support line along here now would be resistance. So it'd be nice if Tesla trades this high, but I'm just saying here's really your resistance, because this has been busted through. So we look at 300 as the first line in the sand. If the stock gaps up above 300 and doesn't fall back within the first half an hour or so of trading, this stock is going to go higher. But here's the other part of the trade. If the stock tomorrow morning gaps down And it will gap one way or another because that's just what Tesla does. That's why all these things are pretty lonely. But if it trades down, then your buy is when the stock trades above today's intraday high of 299. If it starts down and then starts moving back up, I would start taking a little bit of a position even before $300. Watch it carefully. But if after the move the stock had today, if it trades lower, you'd think that that's going to flush out more sellers who just want to make sure they don't miss out on their profits. And so if the stock then turns higher, what that's telling you is it didn't flush out all these sellers. These sellers are not sellers. They're holding the stock. That's going to bring in new buyers, and the stock's going to move higher. So make $299 make that be a really important level for you. I'm going to put this on my personal software. Buyers still buying. I'm going to put this in and keep it on, because if this stock does, again, if it trades above 299, I'm probably going to go long this stock. We closed out today at a nice profit, so now we're on the sidelines waiting for about 48 more cents. Okay, I'm Dan Fitzpatrick, stockmarketmentor.com. Members, over to the strategy session. We got some squeezes for you.